Hey, Marking here, and this story, it got a little play, but again, there's difference between like the difference between living in how do I say it, outside the Twitter bubble. Like even though I'm on Twitter, I don't spend 10 hours on Twitter. I spend a few minutes here and there, then I go about my daily life. Okay, so I will say I didn't hear anything like from places I go to. Like I guess YouTube will be where I go to, BitChute, Parlor, and Gab. I don't see that big of a deal as it should have been, but maybe I'm just reading it wrong because I try not to be too much into I prefer to live reality, to be honest with you. Okay, I prefer to go outside and do things, go inside and do things, do like hobby stuff. Anyway, former Reddit CEO Ellen Powell admits we knew about. Okay, so the whole point of the story is, shit. This is by Paul just watching the summer news. She admits that she knew back in 2012 or 2011. Okay, this is why like women, they tend not to they tend to be logical, and they tend to, how do I say this properly? They tend not to understand. They tend to lack responsibility. Okay, that's it. So this is Ellen Powell, and okay, she's a decent looking woman here, but without the glasses, she has certain features that aren't attractive. We can put it like that. So I think she's trying here to soften her looks here. Okay, she has a male face, which is unlikely means she's a genius, right? Okay, those are things that are important in determining geniuses. Well, the more masculine a face for a woman, the more likely she's a genius. Anyway, from okay, Powell, a former venture capital, okay, blah blah blah, convicted of soliciting. Okay, oh, so this is what you have to read here, right? Okay, okay, and then she goes into here, right? Powell tweeted last night, we knew about her supplying. Okay, she's claiming back in 2011. Why didn't she blow the whistle? In the real world, she'll lose her job if the left really believes in everything that they say. But she would have been out, lost her job. Reddit Reddit would have been Reddit would have been closed down, or the former. But anyway, Reddit will see some flack also for hiding her. But we know we don't live in real reality. And this is Mike Cernovich, a bit of a nutcase, but okay, he's okay. According to former Reddit Ellen Powell, okay, don't touch about Mike. Okay, so the thing about Mike Cernovich is like he talks like a man because he is a man. But how do I say this? There's certain people that kind of believe their own hype. That's the way I look at Max Cernovich. He kind of believes his own hype a lot, and he kind of loses his humility a lot. So he's very egotistical. That's it. We knew underage girls were being trafficked by Ghislane Maxwell in 2011. Okay, and this is her hair. The point is, why didn't she kind of mention it? Then she, I think she protected the tweets or deleted tweets. I'm not sure what the. Again, I'm not a Twitterati, so I'm not sure myself. I'm guessing she deleted tweets or closed it down because she realized what she said, and she was thinking she'll be a quote unquote hero, rather than, look, you knew about this but you don't blow the whistle. But she expected other people to say something just not her, because she's such a hero. I'll leave that here. This I'm not gonna touch too much upon, but this is by Zero Hedge by D. Tyler Durden. I will say this: universities, they have no right to do this. You're getting government money. You don't get to sue the government because you're embedded with the communists. Well, maybe that's really it. And social justice is a top priority instead of teaching your students, especially United States students, okay? That's all this is here. And what they're arguing is this: Trump is doing this because he wants universities to he wants the universities to open the fall. I actually disagree with it. I'll tell you why. Not so much for coronavirus, is that you have to break the educational hold on the generation, you have to break up the communists. Okay, so if the communists in the school system, if they don't teach them like communist properties, you can fight the communists. This is why I think Trump is making a mistake here. But he's probably thinking about the economy. I'm thinking about ending communism in the United States. You have to break the communists. Parents should homeschool their kids. Okay, in fact, that's what I want to do is homeschool kids. Okay, I see jobs for teachers to homeschooling. The thing is, I won't be paid as well as I should be, I believe, and I won't get any real benefits, unfortunately. One of the main reasons why I want to vote or work for like a school system or even the government is because the benefits are so important. Okay, rule of thumb is if you receive benefits, double your salary. Okay, that's what it is. If you make 40,000, you're really making 80,000. Okay, you want to have the protection of benefits. Okay, you want that stuff. Okay, this is why like people like as much as I think people are great for going to YouTube, it doesn't guarantee anything. At any moment, the communists can take your job away. But at least when you put your head in the sand, working for a quote-unquote school system, you have a chance to have a good career and get paid. But I can tell the more I encounter the communists in the school system, the more likely I'm going to say something and lose my job. Because there's only so much I can take as a man, seeing kids indoctrinated into this communist belief system. Feminism, identity politics, the LGBT nonsense. That's one of the things I like about the charter school. They haven't been indoctrinated in LGBT nonsense, and they tend to be more how they say it's faithed, faith, right? Faith. They tend to be more about faith, as the public school system tends to ban all belief unless Islam, unless it's Islam. They tend to ban all beliefs. They tend not to talk about faith. While once in a while in charter schools, they're more likely to be faith-based in terms of like they let slip once in a while the belief in God. I'll leave that here, but Harvard and MIT are evil organizations, right? One probably both named after a slave. I think MIT. The reason I hate MIT, I think back in 2012, they basically I don't know if you guys ever heard of the story of Aaron Schwartz. You should look it up. But basically, he committed suicide, and it was partially because of MIT, partially because of the Obama administration. Okay. And I'll leave that here and end this. Right, share, subscribe, thumbs up. I'm sorry to get in depth in this, but basically, still the meaningful stuff. Anyway, that's that. Share, subscribe, thumbs up. Oh yeah, this has to do with the international students. Trump wants to stop international students from he's putting a ban, and that does Harvard upset because less communists in the country. Share, subscribe, thumbs up. Bye.